Solution for marketing. If you've tried using AI for business marketing, you've probably noticed something frustrating. You ask for a promotional email or a social media post. The AI writes something. It looks okay at first glance, but when you actually read it, it's too generic, too formal, or just doesn't sound like your business. Well, you're not alone. This happens too often when AI tools are used for marketing, but Jasper can solve this problem. The marketing content problem. Let's say you run a local bakery. You want to promote your weekend special. Fresh croissants, 20% off Saturday morning. You open your go-to AI assistant and type, "Write a post about my weekend croissant special." You get something like, "Indulge in our exquisite artisanal croissants this weekend. Crafted with premium ingredients and baked to perfection. Visit us for an unforgettable culinary experience." What do you think is the main problem with this AI-generated bakery post? The grammar is incorrect, and it's too short to be useful. It sounds like corporate marketing copy, not a local bakery. It doesn't mention croissants specifically. To be fair, it wasn't wrong per se. It's just not you. Your actual customers don't talk about exquisite artisanal anything. They say, "those buttery croissants," or "the chocolate ones." And you'd never describe your bakery as a culinary experience. You call it your go-to spot for fresh baked treats. So, the tool didn't fail. It did what it could with a vague prompt, and filled the gaps with generic marketing language. Meet Jasper. This is where Jasper comes in. It's designed specifically for marketing content, not essays, technical docs, or open-ended conversation. Jasper's main advantage is that it helps you start with a marketing task, email, ad, social post, and guides you to provide the few details that actually change the result. Think of it this way: general AI assistants, ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini. Swiss Army knife, useful for many tasks. You figure out how to use them for your specific task, great for research, thinking, and analyzing. Jasper. Purpose-built marketing tool, designed specifically for business content, organized around marketing tasks you actually need to do. Less flexible, but more efficient for its specific purpose. This becomes possible thanks to Jasper's specialized interface, where you can pick the type of marketing content you need, email, ad, social post. Fill in a few details about your business. Get output that helps you start structured. So, let's explore it. Home page. Home is your starting point. Here, you can start creating right away by specifying a writing task in the Jasper chat. Projects. The Projects tab helps you organize your work by client, campaign, or business area. This tab helps you to manage multiple marketing efforts. Apps. The Apps tab is where you'll find Jasper's templates. Pre-built formats for specific marketing tasks like emails, ads, social posts, and product descriptions. So, instead of starting from a blank page, you can pick the type of content you need, and Jasper will guide you through what information to provide. Jasper IQ. Jasper IQ tab is where you store context about your business, products, and brand, so Jasper can reference this information across all your content. To understand Jasper's features better, see how two different tools handle the same task. ChatGPT. I need to write an email promoting my weekend special at my bakery. It's 20% off croissants on Saturday morning. Can you help? ChatGPT asks questions, you clarify, it writes something, you ask for changes, etc. Jasper. Pick promotional email template. Fill in goal, promote croissants. Offer 20% off Saturday. Audience, regular customers. Generate. Jasper produces a structured email draft immediately. The difference? Jasper assumes you know what you're making. Thus, it executed the task instead of figuring it out for you. Jasper can help you create marketing content that small businesses and marketers need most. Emails, promotions, newsletters, announcements, social media posts, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn updates ads, Facebook ads, Google ads, headline variations, website content, product descriptions, service pages, about sections blog posts, Articles that drive traffic and explain your expertise. If it's something you'd post, send, or publish to promote your business, Jasper will handle it. Now, imagine you want to promote your new consulting package. Which information does Jasper need most to create useful content? What you're promoting, who needs it, and what action you want them to take. Your complete business history and philosophy, as well as detailed competitor analysis. Your personal story and background to build a better connection with AI. Jasper tips. To get the best out of Jasper, be clear on 3 things before you generate anything. 1. What you're creating. Email, social post, ad, product description. 2. Who it's for. Existing customers, new leads, local audience. 3. What it should accomplish. Drive sales, build awareness, get clicks. These are simple questions, but answering them before you start will make everything faster and the output noticeably better. What you're about to learn. Now that you understand what Jasper is built for and how it's different from the AI tools you might already use, the rest of this guide will show you how to actually work with it in real marketing workflows. By the end of this guide, you'll know how to choose Jasper versus a general AI tool for a task, draft and create marketing content faster without it sounding generic, keep your content consistent across channels, save time on the content you create every week. Ready to see how Jasper works? In the next lesson, we'll walk through the interface in more detail and see how to organize your marketing work efficiently. Let's get started. Content creation flow. In Lesson 1, you learned that Jasper is built for fast and structured marketing content. Now, let's make Jasper feel simple. When most people open Jasper, they see a lot at once. Templates, chat, documents, projects. It can be overwhelming to the point where you think, where do I even start? So, this lesson will show you the logic behind Jasper's workflow so you can work efficiently instead of guessing. Understanding ways to create content. Jasper gives you 2 paths for creating marketing content. Chat, a flexible space for exploring, brainstorming, and refining. Templates, Apps tab, structured formats for specific tasks. Most beginners default to chat because it feels familiar, but templates usually save you time when you already know what you're making. Email, ad, product description, and so on. Templates, Apps tab. Templates are pre-built formats for common marketing tasks. They reduce blank page thinking by asking for the inputs that matter. You can think of them as specialized tools in a toolbox, each one designed for a specific job. So, when you open the Apps tab, you'll see templates organized by category. For example, email, social media, ad, copy, website, content, blog post. Let's look at how they work in practice. Scenario. You're adding a new item to your online store, handmade candles, and you need a selling product description. So, 1. Open, product description, template. 2. Fill in the necessary information. 3. Generate. Jasper will produce a complete product description ready for your store. Looking at the provided answer, What do you think was the main advantage of using the product description template for this task? The template already knows how to structure product descriptions. Templates write better copy than chat, so you don't need to edit the output. Popular templates. You don't need to learn every template. Start with a small set that matches what you create most often. Common starting points for small businesses and marketers. Email marketing, promotional email, sales, offers, announcements, newsletter content, updates, tips, stories, social media posts, platform-specific templates, content improver, polish existing posts, website content, product description, feature to benefit, turn features into customer value, SEO, blog post outline, for structured planning, ads, social media ads, video, display ads. Rule of thumb: start with 2 to 3 templates that match your most common tasks, then explore others as needs arise. When chat makes more sense. Use chat when you need flexibility, not structure, especially when you're exploring ideas and don't know the final format yet. You need to refine content through conversation. You want to brainstorm multiple approaches before deciding. The task doesn't fit neatly into a template structure. Organizing work with projects. The Projects tab, where you organize content by campaign, client, or business area. Without it, your documents can turn into one long, messy list. For example, imagine you're planning a summer sale. You need multiple email drafts, announcement, reminder, last chance, social media posts, teaser, sale launch, daily updates, add variations, headlines, descriptions. Now, create a Summer Sale 2026 to keep everything together, so you're not hunting for drafts later. Inside this project, you can create new documents specific to that campaign. See all related content in one place. Add project-specific instructions, brand voice, key messaging, target audience. Keep your workspace organized as campaigns evolve. Think of projects as folders, but smarter. They organize files as well as maintain context. Another example: you send a weekly email to customers. Each week follows the same structure, but covers different topics. In this situation, a weekly newsletter project can help you. Save email templates that performed well, store topic ideas, keep drafts organized by date, maintain consistent messaging week to week. So, when it's time to write, you open the project and start with a proven base. But what if you manage marketing for 2 different businesses? For example, a bakery and a consulting agency. How should you organize your Jasper workspace in this case? Create separate projects for each business. Keep everything in one project to stay simple. Use only templates. Skip projects entirely. Templates and projects together. Here's where it clicks. Templates create content. Projects organize it. The workflow: create a project for your campaign or recurring task. Inside that project, use templates to generate content. All related content stays organized in one place. Reuse what works. Iterate on what doesn't. This way, Jasper will save you time at scale. Think of the scenario where you're launching a new product. Great work! You now understand how templates and projects work together to keep your marketing organized and efficient. Building your workflow. Overall, Most effective Jasper users settle into a pattern. 1. Identify recurring tasks. What marketing content do you create regularly? 2. Find matching templates. Which templates fit those tasks? 3. Create projects. Group related work together. 4. Build, refine, reuse, generate content, edit what works, save successful approaches. What's next? In the next lesson, you'll learn about Jasper IQ, a feature that can help Jasper stay aligned with your business context. Ready to see how it works? Let's keep going. Understand Jasper IQ. No matter how long you work with an AI tool on your business needs, it'll often write content as if it's meeting your business for the first time. Jasper IQ fixes that by giving Jasper permanent knowledge about your business, so every piece of content reflects who you are. Let's dive into it. The generic content problem. Although Jasper is built for marketing copy, its outputs can sometimes feel generic, even when using templates. Why do you think that happens? The templates aren't good enough, and you need a more expensive subscription for the best versions. Jasper doesn't know specific details about your business unless you provide them. AI can't write marketing content as well as humans. Let's say you run a small coffee shop called Bean and Brew in Portland. You use Jasper's promotional email template to announce a new seasonal drink. The answer that Jasper provided isn't wrong, per se, but something feels off. What's missing from this email? Actual drink name: Maple Cinnamon Latte. What makes it special? Locally sourced ingredients. Shop's personality: cozy neighborhood spot. Real details customers care about: availability, pairings. Meet Jasper IQ. This is where Jasper IQ comes in and saves the day. It lets you store business context in one place, so Jasper can use it while generating content. Instead of re-explaining your context in each template every single time, you can set it up once in Jasper IQ. Then, every piece of content Jasper creates can automatically reference that information. In this sense, Jasper IQ is like your business knowledge base. For example, you can add business profile, company name, what you do, target customers, unique value products, armed services, names, descriptions, key features, pricing, if relevant, brand voice, tone preferences, words to use and avoid, personality traits, key facts, locations, hours, policies, and anything customers need to know. Once this is set up, this information becomes available across all your projects and templates. How it changes output. Let's go back to the Bean and Brew coffee shop. Nice. Now that all context is set, Jasper will remember and use it for every subsequent task. Let's try using an email template with this part covered. See? Completely different result. Here's what the first version sounded like again. Try our new fall beverage, crafted with care, using quality ingredients. Visit us today for a delightful experience. What changed between the first version and this one? Generic fall beverage became specific maple cinnamon latte. Vague quality ingredients became specific sourcing details. Added brand personality, local, homemade focus. Excellent work. You can now see how Jasper IQ transforms generic output into content specific to your business. Now, let's practice this understanding. Last question. What's the main way Jasper IQ reduces AI-sounding generic content? It gives Jasper specific facts to use, instead of vague marketing language. It uses a different AI model that sounds more human. It automatically removes buzzwords from output. It copies successful content from competitors. When to use Jasper IQ? Overall, Jasper IQ is most useful when you create content regularly for the same business. You have specific products, services, or offers you reference often. You want a consistent brand voice across all content. You're tired of explaining the same business details repeatedly. Basically, if you're using Jasper more than occasionally, set up Jasper IQ. It saves time immediately. Well done. You've learned what Jasper IQ is, how it grounds your content in real business information, and when to use it. Next, you'll see how all these pieces, templates, projects, and Jasper IQ come together in a complete workflow from idea to finished marketing content. Ready to put it all together? Let's continue. From idea to launch content. Let's say you've built a new consulting service that helps B2B companies accelerate deals. You know it works. You've tested it with 3 clients. Now, you need to tell the world about it. Website copy, announcement email, social posts, maybe ads later. Let's do it all with Jasper. By applying what you learned. The multi-channel challenge. Launching a new service means creating content for multiple channels. Each needs the same core message, but adapted for different audiences and formats. What makes this task particularly challenging? Maintaining consistent messaging across different content formats. Finding the perfect writing style that no one has used before. Explaining your service clearly without sounding generic. Creating multiple pieces without starting from scratch each time. The solution starts with giving Jasper the foundational context about your service. Once, then using that context across every piece of content you create. Let's start by setting up Jasper IQ. Perfect. Now, Jasper has this context available for every piece of content you create. No more re-explaining your service every single time. Let's start creating content. You need website copy that explains what 90-day revenue sprint actually is. This will go on your services page. You open Jasper's Apps tab and select the product description template. See? You have a solid first draft for the services page, and it pulls directly from the context you set in Jasper IQ. That's one launch asset done. You have website copy. Now, you need an announcement email and social posts. What should you do next? Use different templates for each content type. Use the website description for email and social formats. Start over with new prompts for each piece. Rewrite the website copy manually for other channels. You realize you need multiple pieces for this launch. Website description, done. Announcement email, to your contact list. LinkedIn, social announcement, post optional. Add copy later. Creating these separately would scatter them across your workspace. Time to use projects. Why is creating a project useful for this launch? It keeps all related content organized. Projects make Jasper write better copy than it does in the regular workspace. You must use projects, or Jasper IQ won't work properly. So, you click the Projects tab and create a new project, 90-day revenue sprint launch. Now, all your launch content will live in one organized workspace. As a result, you can connect the project to the data stored in Jasper IQ, store all launch-related content inside, keep messaging consistent, and reference previous pieces when creating new ones. Your website description automatically moves into this project. With your project set up and Jasper IQ connected, creating additional content becomes much faster. Let's see how it works. Still inside your 90-day revenue sprint launch project, you select the promotional email template to announce your service to existing contacts. Email is now done too. Time for a social media announcement. What template would you choose? LinkedIn post. Creative story. Feature to benefit. See? Jasper created a post that maintains your message, but adjusts for social media. Same core message, different format and tone. Why was this process faster than creating each from scratch? Jasper IQ provided consistent context, templates handled format, and projects kept everything organized. Templates automatically improve each piece based on previous ones. The content creation workflow. Here's what makes Jasper efficient for launches and campaigns. Set context once. Jasper IQ stores your service product details. Use appropriate templates. Each format has its structure handled. Organize in projects. Related content stays together. Adapt. Don't recreate. Same message, different formats. This pattern works for any multi-channel marketing effort. Launch ready. In less than an hour, you've created professional website copy, announcement email, LinkedIn launch post, and you did it without rebuilding the message from scratch each time. Now that you understand the process, you can start applying it. This is it for Unit 1. Here, you've learned the essentials of Jasper AI. What's it for? How to create content through templates and chat, how to organize your work, and how Jasper IQ keeps your content grounded in real business context. In the next lessons, you'll apply this workflow to specific marketing tasks, local business marketing, email campaigns, website content, and more. Get ready to put Jasper to work for your business.